Welcome to Community Spotlight and Bloopers, where we shine a light on the amazing people who make the Blockpacks universe what it is, and of course showcase the moments that didn't go exactly as planned. I'm your host, Jen Con, and in this show, we're giving our community MVPs the recognition they deserve, while also pulling back the curtain on some of the funniest, weirdest, and most chaotic moments from behind the scenes. Because let's be honest, what's a community without a few bloopers? So sit back, get ready to laugh, and let's jump into this edition of Community Bloopers. X, do you think you're going to make this week's blooper reel?
Oh, I'm sure I will. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like that one right there?
Non-stop. Yeah, like that. That's a good example. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm just used to it
All
at this
right.
point. I don't even know what's a blooper and what isn't a blooper at this point.
It's always a surprise when we see it when it comes out. We never know. So what do we got first? Who's joining us first?
We have our good friend Subhub is joining us today. Sub, how are you?
Good. How are you?
We're doing
Hey,
great.
Subhub.
Happy to be here. How's it going, Jen?
Oh,
Good to
well,
see
we're
you.
doing all right. Doing all right.
Excellent.
What are we gonna talk about today?
I think today we're going to talk about the best baller buybacks and the different parallels and the different buybacks that they're offering and when you can redeem those buybacks.
Fantastic. I know there's been a
Sweet.
lot of chatter in around in all kinds of different communities and communication. Everyone's looking for information and what's what. So glad you could help us make sense of some of it.
Of course.
Definitely.
Happy to help.
So
now
where do we want to start?
Let's just start with what the buybacks are. The buybacks are basically a card in HTH that Blockpacks has put out to the community that if you pull one of these cards or have one of these cards in your collection, you can physically turn that card in and receive a cash buyback for it. They offered 3 players per sport, and they started with football. That was the first one that they started. And it was the best quarterback of the year, the best rookie of the year, and the best flex of the year. And flex just means it could be a running back, a wide receiver, or a tight end. So with those 3 candidates, the winners ended up being Warp, which is Lamar Jackson. Bayou won the flex, which was a wide receiver, and Bayou is Jamar Chase. And the rookie was Jaden Daniels. So if you hold any one of those players in your collection, in either aqua, blue, red, gold, or black, you can turn those in for a buyback reward.
Wow, that's very cool.
Okay.
And what are the dollar amounts on those?
So the dollar amounts are $5 for an aqua, $20 for a blue, $50 for a red, and $100 for a gold. And then the black is $500 for any black that you might have. But if you have the origin black, that is normally $1,000. All origin blacks are $1,000 buyback. No matter what the player, they don't have to be best baller, anything like that. But if you have the best baller origin black, that jumps from $1,000 to $5,000. So that's pretty hefty buyback there.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Man.
That is,
We might be able to start paying the studio off.
Woohoo!
Hey.
There's no limit to how many you can.
No. So
turn in, correct?
if your favorite player was Jaden Daniels and you collected all the Jaden Daniels that you could, and you have a bunch of golds and a couple blacks and a bunch of reds, you could turn that in for a hefty chunk of change. and it's not
Okay,
mandatory. You can
and
keep the card
yeah, I was gonna say that's the
because there are
decision
some.
point people are gonna have to make,
Yes,
right?
yeah, because especially like for me personally with Jaden Daniels, I look at it as he's a rookie. Um, I can print the card off, and
Mm-hmm.
is it more valuable for me to have a out of 25 Jaden Daniels and print it off and get the physical card, or $50? So there's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of I guess not strategy, but more of decision making that you have to make on some of those.
And then on
Right,
top of
right.
all that, there's the points, right? Points and rainbows and sets. So do you want to
Yep,
forego, you know,
very good
points for
point.
sets or rainbows to get the cash
Mm-hmm.
dollar amount? So yeah, it's not Blockbacks gives
It's not
you
a slam dunk.
numerous
Yeah.
ways, right, to figure stuff out, but it always makes you go, It always makes you
It's a
think.
real
It's never an
Sophie's
easy
choice.
decision. It is.
No, because you're
Yeah.
right. When you when you do factor in the points that you're going to get, and then the miles that will accumulate to, is it really worth it on some of these guys? I mean, on the Black Origin, I don't think. For me, there's not a choice. I'm turning that thing in. Like $5,000 is a hefty chunk.
Well,
So you
I
don't
don't have
think
to make that
that
decision.
Yeah, that's
you
an
don't
easy
think
one.
a physical card of that card, you don't think the physical version of that card would ever reach $5,000 in value?
Would it ever reach it? Yeah, maybe if he turns out to be, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Joe
A
Montana or something,
superstar.
a
Yeah.
superstar, um, then yes, it could definitely reach that. But at this point in time, I don't think if you put that card up for auction, it would reach
Mm-hmm.
anywhere near close to that.
Do we know
All
if the
right.
Black Origins have been hit of those players?
I believe. No, I don't know that. I can't say that I do.
All right. Well, we can have
Oh,
that for
see,
an update next week.
Hmm.
that would be a Radish digital tool in the
That's right. We do have
marketplace,
the
Yes.
right? One
tool.
of
Yeah.
Yeah.
the reports that shows the hits.
Yeah. Maybe
Check
somebody
that
can
out.
go look it up for us and email us at tips@radishdigital.com. Digital
There
with a
you go.
J.
Yes, don't forget that. StubHub, do we have a date? Do we know when we're gonna be able to start redeeming the
So
cards and
is
when the payout would be?
Yeah, so well, I haven't heard any updates recently, but what they had said originally, what it was going to be on February 14th, and they were calling it Man's Day for Valentine's Day. But
Rude.
yeah,
What?
but to be
Rude.
fair, in the announcement, they did shout you out, Jen. They did
Oh,
say,
did they
Oh,
really?
"Sorry, Jen." Yeah, they said, "Sorry, Jen, but we're calling it Man's Day." So, but yeah, it's basically
sexist pigs.
all the
I
redemptions and
went.
all
Yeah.
the buybacks should be on the 14th, and I believe that football might be on the same day or around the same time as well.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and here we
Yes, I
have
think
a live look at the redemptions
at
here,
what's still
or the
out there.
bounties.
So we're looking
Now, are
for
these are the
Looking
who are we
ones that
for
are
looking for?
still alive?
Bayou, Warp.
Bayou. Yep, there's Warp.
There's Warp. Is that his origin?
That is his origin.
Yeah.
All right, so wow.
So go buy those HTH packs.
Yeah. Yeah, there could
There
be
you go.
$5,000 sitting there waiting for you.
Yep.
I was gonna say, when's
Again,
the
this
What
is
next
what?
in this is and
radish
just
break?
so I'm clear, these are only available in Drop 2 Football 2024. So if you buy Drop 1 or Drop 3, you won't find these guys in there. All three of them happen to be in Drop 2.
That I was just gonna say that's a I don't know, the word
Hmm.
now is not coming to my brain, but yes, that was a very good coincidence that they all wound up in
Yeah.
the same drop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I
Well,
think too, can't you also go on to the hit track, not the hit tracker, but can't you also see a percentage of the
The
packs
packs that have been
pulled too,
ripped.
how much?
Yeah,
Yeah. How much
right?
of drop
How
two
much is
remains?
left?
Yes.
you
See, it's a
can.
wealth of information. People, you're missing out.
It
Head
is.
over to radishdigital.com. Get over there.
Yep. Big Rob has been working his fingers to the bone, getting us this info.
He is
Yep,
amazing, isn't he?
He
he
is.
is. See, there we
Oh,
There we
go.
go.
and that's how much does a box of Series 2 go for right now?
So right now it's only $95 for a box.
Less than $100. They could possibly
And you
win
could
you
hit
five thousand
a
dollars.
$5,000
Yeah.
card.
Yep.
That's not
Not
bad.
That would be
not to
a
mention,
nice
not to
return on
mention,
investment.
there's
Yeah.
still some nice color pops left in there, including the Warp 10 times.
Oh, that's still out
Ooh.
there?
That's still out there.
Oh.
That's one I want.
Wow.
That's one I'm hunting for.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy.
So hopefully we can
Hmm.
get another battle breaks going. I've been trying to run some drop 2 football breaks in my Discord as well. So I want to get these things pulled before the 14th so we can get, these bounties and
Yeah, definitely.
put some money back in our pockets.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
All right.
Especially
Yeah.
considering we have a studio to pay off.
Exactly.
Yes.
Apparently. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us today, SubHub, and giving us all of that knowledge. And hopefully some people will be cashing in and getting a little cha-ching in their pockets.
Absolutely. Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
All right. Take care, Sub. Thank you.
Up next on Community Spotlight, we are going to talk to one of our community members, Mattingly. I believe there was a post we wanted to follow up on about getting some cards, any type of physical cards to donate to the school that he works at. So it should be an interesting little convo, Tex.
Yeah. Let's get him on here and find out exactly what's going on. Mattingly, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you guys?
Wonderful.
Good.
Now, first we got to ask you about your username here. We assume it's that Mattingly.
Yep. So I grew up in Brooklyn, and Mattingly was really our guy in the family. I was born in '81, so really, as a kid, he was like my favorite right away. So, yep, Mattingly, and 22 is my old football number.
Awesome.
Very
cool.
nice. All
Yep.
right. So what have you got for us? We saw a little post.
Yep. So
cards, and we wanted to try to get a broader reach for you. So why don't you give us a little
yeah. Well,
something?
thank you. With our school, we do a carnival. I always wanted to do this when I was younger with the kids, and we've been doing it the last couple years, where the kids are really in charge of creating their own games. So basically, we have the kids come together, and then they start creating a plan of what they would like to do with the carnival. Now, our school is pretty unique. We're very rural. So this is a kindergarten through fifth grade classroom. There's only 2 grades per class, or 2 classes per grade, I should say. Sorry. So it's very unique as far as being a small school. We are connected with a larger school, so we're like a satellite campus, about a half an hour away from the main campus. Very rural. We have a lot of low income families that are around here. I was mentioning to people that with these cards the last couple years that we've done it, even just these common cards that the kids are getting, they're just so excited, where I've been seeing them like in the hallway talking to each other a couple months afterwards about these cards that were either like in their book bag or lockers or whatever it is. So even just these common cards are really exciting. because you go to Walmart or Target, that they're $20, $30 a pop. So these kids really don't have an option to buy that. And Target and Walmart around here, I mean, you would have to probably go about 40 minutes away to get to one of those big
Wow.
stores. So yeah, so yeah, very rural area. The carnival, the kids love it because they get to create it. And then we invite the whole school down to the gymnasium. They walk around. Each kid gets 10 tickets, and if they win the prize, they wind up getting prizes like the cards that I was talking about.
Oh, okay. So the cards are prizes for the games that they create, and then
Right. Right.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
So
And these are all cards that people donate, correct? And that's what you're looking for?
well,
The
that's what I
donate
was
card?
hoping for, because my pile of commons are going pretty quickly, and I've been stealing like Pokemon from my kids in order to get these prizes. Yeah, so my collection of commons is lower. So I just thought, because everybody's so great on here, that I would just reach out. And I wasn't surprised at all when I was getting messages right away from people that were on the Discord. So
yeah. So before we talk about anything else, why don't we get out there exactly how people can donate, and then we can chat a little bit more.
yeah, so the school is Wallenpaupack area, South Elementary. That's a lot. Wallenpaupack, we have a big lake here in northeastern Pennsylvania called Lake Wallenpaupack. Um, Again, really unique. The high school is right on the lake. Kids can go kayaking in gym class. Just really just stuff that a lot of kids don't get that opportunity. So it's called Wallenpaupack area, and we are the South Elementary School. And my name, I'm not Mattingly. My name is Joe Anderson. So if anybody did want to donate, they could just reach out to me, and then I could give them my name and also the address for the school too.
We're going to make
Okay.
it a little bit easier for people. In addition, we're going to put it down in the comments, this YouTube video.
Okay.
So we'll put it in there as well. And I want to go back in
Okay.
Anderson, right? So, right? Isn't that the the guy in the what's his name?
Sorry, it's cutting off here, so I
Yeah, your
didn't
audio
hear it
cut out
quite.
a little, Jen, but
Ah,
so you're looking for any kind of cards, though, right? Game cards, sports cards, anything.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Very
The kids had. I mean, I had 1990 Don Ross, like Ron Washington. I mean, the kids didn't care.
Right.
They loved it. So any type of card. They especially enjoy the Pokemon. They're not supposed to have it out, but you do see it. They do try to sneak it around and show everybody. But yeah,
Now,
anything like that where people have, maybe they could free up some space because they have too much, just something like that. I don't want anybody to go crazy, but if it's something where, they feel like, all right, well, I can get rid of some stuff, I'd appreciate that.
awesome. Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to send you out some stuff.
Okay,
'Cause
great.
I have a ton of stuff sitting here that I got nothing else to do with, so I might as well donate it to a good cause
Okay, yeah, that
and
would be great.
help out some kids. And I want to thank you for your time today. This was great.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can chat again when we have a little more time and find out all about how you came to Blok Packs and the community and all that. But for
Yeah,
tonight,
my claim to fame is I won the 1934 Babe Ruth card on one of those first on one of
one of the
those first
original
yeah.
snaps.
So it
Oh,
was,
wow.
I would really love to talk about it because it was a great day. It was a snow day. My kids were home and it was just amazing. It was amazing. It was such a fun day when that last, that when it used to be like the last like 4 rounds in one day.
Yeah,
Gosh, man, I couldn't think of anything else that day, and I wound up winning that 34 Ruth, which was
that's
awesome.
amazing. All right, well, we'll save that for another day because I'm sure it's a great story and we want to hear it. But we want to thank you for your time. It's a great thing that you're doing, and hopefully you'll get more cards than you'll need
Yeah,
pretty
well, I
soon.
appreciate it. And again, if shipping is an issue too, I definitely want to talk to anybody, and I could definitely help out that way too. Okay.
Wonderful. We'll have
Okay.
the community reach out.
All right.
right,
Well,
thank you,
thank you
Matty.
guys.
Now, Jen, it's time for viewer comments
All right.
from last week. So up first we have Heffrey, and he said, "Keep bringing the great BP info." We will continue to do that
We will.
because
every
that's what
week.
we're here for.
Exactly.
Every week.
Yep.
Every week.
Next, we have T-Sage225. Apologies to Kyle D, but we ran out of time. 3 shows and still no Kyle D. I apologize, T-Sage. I know you want to see Kyle on the show. I know you want me to interview him. Maybe someday it'll happen. He's at Nationals. Maybe we'll do something at Nationals.
Oh, we'll corral him at Nationals.
Well, correct. Yeah. All right. Next, we have Flying Ninja, who wanted to let us know it was a great show today. Appreciate it. I put a lot of time into it.
Yes. Yes. Flying Ninja also said, "Solid show today." I wonder if he'll say that for this week's show too.
Then we have C-Tan, who said, "Awesome Casio keyboard music." Is he making fun of my music choice?
Possibly.
I don't know. We like that music.
And
I hope that was a positive comment.
well, and we have to thank our subscribers because we are up to 113 subscribers now. So that's pretty good for being 3 weeks old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Well, Jen,
Raise the roof.
what do we? Yeah. Ooh, whoop, whoop. Is it 300 subscribers that our bonus kicks in at?
Yeah.
I haven't read the contract lately. I think it's at 300.
Yes, that 300. We get 100% of our current pay.
Awesome. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Tito Machito. Is that how he says it? Tito Machado. I don't know. What did I put a T in there? What is wrong with me? Oh, I think I'm having. Oh, I don't know. It's the sleep deprivation. It's getting me. Hey, blooper reel.
Tito Matito.
I don't know. Tito Matito. That's his new name now. Tito Matito. He said, "Great content, y'all."
Thanks, Tito. Means a lot. Even though Tex doesn't know your name.
Well, I don't know about you, but I can't take any more fun. So
Nope, I think we've.
Do you have any final thoughts?
I don't have final thoughts. I have our final closing. If you're good to go.
Let's wrap it up.
All right. And that's a wrap for this edition of Community Spotlight and Bloopers. Huge thanks to all the incredible community members who make Blokpacks what it is. You're the heart of it all. And of course, shout out to the Bloopers for keeping us humble and proving that sometimes the best moments are the ones we didn't plan. We'll be back next time with more spotlights, more laughs, and probably more slip-ups we thought wouldn't make it to the cut. Until then, stay awesome, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time on Community Spotlight and Bloopers.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, Tito.